guys, thought we'd look at this Bowie tune today. We've got three parts. We've got the intro, which is the same as the riff, the verse and the chorus. Just for reference, the Nirvana version is half a step down, but he plays exactly the same thing. And for the riff, I've just changed it slightly so it works from the acoustic guitar. So I'll show you that in the playthrough, and let's go check it out. Okay, so for the riff, as I said in the intro, on the record it's played here, and then that repeats round. We're going to have a look at it playing with chords so it sounds nicer on the acoustic. So, we're going to take an A chord, and we're going to go for 3 down strums. All these tabs are available on my Patreon page, guys. Then we're going to take off our first finger, or whichever finger you use to play the G string, and then try and hit just an open G, but if you catch some of the other strings it doesn't matter. Then we're going to slide from the 2nd fret of the G to the 3rd fret back to the 2nd fret. And then we're going to have an open G, which you can either do by pulling off or picking it again. Okay, then we do that again. Then we go to D minor, 3 downs. Then take your middle finger off this time, open G. Same thing, slide. Then do the same thing on D minor. Then we do the same thing for F. Just do an F major 7 so it's easier to take your middle finger off. Then the slide. One more time with F. And then D minor, just to strum with that to finish as he starts singing. Okay, so for the verse and the chorus we have the same rhythm, so we'll just have a look at that. You can play it 2 ways and we'll talk about both of those. If we just take an A7 chord in the left hand, so it's an A chord with your first finger taken off, so you've got an open G. In the rhythm we're going to go down, up, then a little mute, up, mute, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The variation, which is the Nirvana variation, is you don't do the mutes, you just leave those open, which would sound like this. Okay, it's whichever one you prefer really. The important thing is we're going to change chord on that last up. So it's going to be a push rhythm, so it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then change, but we'll talk about that as we go through. So, for the verse, we're going to have 2 bars of A7, 2 bars of D minor, 2 bars of A7, 2 bars of F. That's the first half, so we'll just go through that nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this will be the change. Back to A7. Then to F. Okay, then we have 2 bars of C. Then it gets a little bit complicated. So, we have a bar of A7, and then we have half a bar of A7. But rather than then sharing a half bar, he just starts the rhythm again, so we then have 2 full bars of D minor, followed by 2 full bars of C. So we'll just go through the A7s to the D minors. So if you play the first A7 bar as normal, then we come to 1 and 2, change on the D minor, and then the rhythm starts again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you have one more D minor. So just go through that nice and slowly. So we'll go from the C's, 2 bars of C, 1.5 bars of A7, 2 bars of D minor, 2 bars of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'd be into the chorus. That A7 bit is just the bit to practice around. That's the only real complicated part of this song. Once you get that down, it starts to make sense. And for the chorus, it's nice and simple. We've just got 3 chords. We're going to go bar of C, bar of F, bar of B flat minor, which is A minor shaped bar chord at the first fret, and then a bar of F, then a bar of C, bar of F, B flat minor. Okay, so let's just go through that. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. And then we would go back into the riff. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that lesson. There's another Bowie lesson here you can check out, or there's a playlist of different songs. If you subscribe to the channel, you can keep up to date with all the new videos, and I'll see you very soon.